Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching, and listening. This is going to be the November 2022 reading for the zodiac sign of Leo. As always, my readings are very intuitive, so I'll provide you with any intuitive messages they receive, as well as the meaning of tarot cards. If you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. When you subscribe, that helps me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. Also, I recommend you check out your sun, moon, and rising just to get a full picture of everything that's going on for you. With that being said, Leo, let's go and jump in and get started. In column number 1, we're going to take a look at what's wrapping up and coming to a close. It's like last few weeks or month. Column number 2, we're going to take a general look at what's coming for November. Column number 3, we're going to take a look anything related to money. Column 4 is going to be love. And in the 5th and final column, we're going to do a message from our future self or spirit guide, so something to carry into the month of November. We're also going to do 3 yes or no questions, a crystal of the month, and a healing note for you. But let's take a look again. Column number 1, what's wrapping up and coming to a close. Pulling a summary card here, we have the card balance. I love this. That means, Leo, in the last few weeks, things have balanced out for you. What more could we ask for? If you look here, this is like yin and yang, the perfect lean that's keeping the other one up. Again, it's just things coming into balance. So I hope that you've really felt that balance and harmony these last few weeks. Let's take a look though and see what messages we have here. The first card that we have is the Hermit card. The Hermit card is a card of going within for clarity. And I always like to tell people, you know, we're all on our own spiritual path, our own personal quest. We're all here for a different purpose, a different reason, and different things feel good to different people. The Hermit is kind of like about doing that gut check and making sure that you're on your path, you're doing what feels good for you, and checking and adjusting as needed. The light that's within the lantern is the light that's within you, Leo. So I like to see this. That's like what's causing that balance. It was like kind of that check and adjust moment. The next card that we have is the Hangman. The Hangman is stagnant. If you look at this card, this person's quite literally hanging there by their foot. It's like waiting for more information before you can proceed forward. I think you may have been waiting for information, Leo, and you realized that you had the information you needed all along. Let's take a look at the bottom here, though. We have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is a card of waiting. So again, we were kind of in this stagnant place. And then anytime we have 2 of something on it, it's about making a decision. So at the 2 wands here, it was like having to make a decision to use the information that you already had. Let's clarify out this column and see if I can give you any other messages here, Leo. The first card we have is the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is a card of low feelings. If you look here, the sky is dark. This person is laid down flat and they have a bunch of swords stuck into them. I think it's fair to say, Leo, that you weren't feeling good before, and that's really what caused you to kind of check in with yourself. When we don't feel good, we need to make a change that then is going to make us feel better, and I think you've done a good job of that. The Hermit, again, going within for clarity to figure out what we need to do. And as a result of that, you have that nice top card, the Balance card. The next card that we have is the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is a card of needing to rest, retreat, renew, recover. And I feel like there could have been like a recovery period to this. You made the change and you may not have felt the best right away, Leo. Granted, now I do feel like you are feeling this time of balance, this time of harmony. But I'm getting that there was kind of like a lapse, a little bit of time to realize that you made the right choice, or to really kind of feel the shift of energy coming for you. And at the bottom here, we have the Seven of Cups. When I see the Seven of Cups, this card comes through to me as busy. If you take a look, there's something different in each cup here. There's a lot of different things going on for you. You may have had to make the choice to focus in on one thing too. The Seven of Cups is kind of like a non-committal card, like you don't want to commit to one thing. But this is in the past, and we have it on top of the Two of Wands, which again, I feel like there was a decision to focus on one thing. Okay, Leo, now let's move on and take a look at our next column, which is just in general what's coming for November. We have the card Revolution. So this could be a really large change in the way you think, the way you process what you want. But this is like a major internal change that's coming, it seems like, for you in November. But let's see what kind of messages we can give you here. The first card we have is the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is a card of patience, hard work, delayed success. It could be a card of waiting. You look, this person planted their pentacles and now they're waiting for them to grow, Leo. So there could be a little bit of waiting for you coming this month. We're going to see if I can see some movement here. Generally speaking, something is taking a little bit longer than you would have liked it to. The next card that we have is the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is very much so a card of love. It's very romantic love. It's a card of partnership. It can be a card of proposal and marriage. Definitely some sort of new relationship or advancement of relationship. It could be love interest. It could be friendship. It could be family member. Keep that in mind. But it's more of a new connection and a very deep and strong connection. This could be the relationship that you've been waiting for too. I like to throw that out there. And at the bottom here, we have the Nine of Cups. Love the Nine of Cups. This is like your wish coming true. The Nine of Cups is one of those cards I like to see anywhere. It's material abundance, it's good health, and more than anything, it's you getting your wish. Let's clarify and see what other messages we have here, Leo. You have a lot of sword cards coming through here, and for some reason they seem to be kind of standing out to me, so I like to throw that out there. Sword cards are air signs, and it's very intellectual type energy. I don't know if that's meaningful for any of you, but figured I'd throw it out there, because like I said, the sword cards seem to be sticking out pretty strong. The first clarifier we have for this column is the Ace of Pentacles. Anytime we have an Ace card, it's a card of newness. With the case of Ace of Pentacles, this is new job, raise, promotion, investment, income. So some new money coming in for November, which is great to see. Maybe you have like been waiting for this new money too, to the point where you didn't think it was coming almost, or you were getting kind of impatient, it feels like, Leo. But it's here. So new money, new opportunity. The wait is over. I like to see that. The next card we have is the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords has a lot of different meanings, like a lot of the tarot cards, but it's like there was some sort of bad relationship that's pushing you towards this new relationship. And that sounds bad because it's not like rebound energy, but it's like you've moved on from one relationship and now there's this openness for a new relationship, and it's going to be a really wonderful, like I said, this is a deep connection, a strong relationship coming into the picture. So at a minimum, be thankful for this not good relationship because it's leading you to a really wonderful one. And at the bottom here, we have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is a card of self-imposed restrictions. Going back to what I was just saying with the Seven of Pentacles, it's like you've waited so long for something, it's like you didn't think it was going to happen. And this is kind of like your doubt card. And they wouldn't call it self-imposed restrictions. And I don't even know that self-doubt is the right word, but it's like you were doubting it was going to happen. But again, wish is coming true here at the bottom. So what you've really wanted, although you maybe had to wait for it and you have lost thinking you're not going to get it, it is coming. So looking forward to you to get whatever you've been hoping here for, Leo. Okay, moving on to our next column, we're going to talk about anything related to money. I think job, career, finances, businesses you run, investments you have, anything that you associate with money. The first card that we have at the top here is the Five of Pentacles, or excuse me, the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is a card of loss, regret, grief. There's some sort of low feelings around your finances or career this month. Of course, we're going to clarify, but I just see that you're upset about something here, Leo. The next card that we have is the Five of Pentacles. I don't typically like to see the Five of Pentacles in the money column because this is a card that can mean like financial loss or poverty. That's not really the message that's coming through, but there is something you're worried about. You're upset and you're worried about something this month, Leo, regarding finances. At the bottom here, we have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is a card of keeping and maintaining boundaries. So we're going into the holiday season. We're going into a time where a lot of people spend a lot of money. And I'm just going to throw this message out here for you, Leo. Some of you need to hear of it. Some of you don't. Set your budget and stick with it. That's the best advice I can give you in terms of money this month. If you overspend, it's going to give you these crappy, not so great feelings. So just keep that in mind. Have a clear budget and stick with it as we go into this holiday season. Have boundaries here is what I'm getting. Let's clarify this column though and see if we can see kind of what energy we've got coming. Really nice positive spread. So let's decipher through this here. The first card that we have is the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of luxury, self-sufficiency, financial gain. Love, love, love to see this in the money column. Again, I'm going to tie this back to the card right to the left of it. It's like you waited for something for so long you didn't think it was going to happen. And it did happen. Again, we have the Ace of Pentacles there, which is saying new money. We have the Nine of Pentacles, which is saying financial gain. So I do think you were upset because you just didn't think it was going to happen, Leo, and it's going to. So keep your head up in terms of that promotion, that new job, that bonus, whatever it may be. That money does seem to be coming to you. The next card that we have is the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is a card of celebration. So again, we were in this position of like worrying and being sad that it wasn't going to happen. But here is the celebration because the wish is coming true for you. The new money is coming for you. And at the bottom here, we have the Hermit. The Hermit is about going within for clarity. We talked about this card a little bit earlier. But it's like, I don't know. This is still tying back to the budget here for me. And I will say this because some of you need to hear it, Leo. Just because you have a new job and you're making more money doesn't mean you need to spend more money. We have this terrible habit that the more money we make, the more money we spend. And I am so, so guilty of that. I've always been, it's like you get pay raises and you don't even know you got them because you just automatically start spending more. So again, set that budget, stick to that budget. Don't let anything be thrown off. And if you are questioning if you should spend more money, the Hermit's coming into play to like kind of have that check-in with yourself. Like, do I need this? Should I buy this? So I would steer away from impulse purchases if you could this month. Okay, now let's move on to our fourth column, which is anything related to love. Think family, friends, relationship, children, marriage, whatever you associate with love. Our first card that we have is the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is a reminder of give and take. This is going to be especially important for those of you in a relationship this month. You may need to give a little more, you may need to take a little bit more, but remember that a relationship is rarely 50-50. So this is a reminder to be generous, to be supportive. When your partner needs a little bit extra, give a little bit extra, and it's going to happen the same for you. On those days, weeks, months where you need a little bit more, your partner is going to be able to offer a little bit more. So remember, it's give and take, and it's likely not always 50-50. The next card that we have is the World card. The World card is the last card in the Major Arcana. This is like a leveling up card to me. So this is a card of completion. It's completing a goal or lesson. Some of you, this could be a completed relationship, but I just am not getting that feeling. What I'm getting is you both have been working 60 hours a week, and now we're completing that. We're going back to our normal, happy, calm, balanced situation. So again, it's more of a leveling up energy than anything. This could also be a card of travels. You could be traveling to visit family or friends, or you could be just traveling as a couple going into November. And at the bottom here, we have the Six of Wands. This is just general health of the relationship. This is good news, success, victory. Again, we're in a very happy, healthy, successful relationship. For those of you trying to pursue a new relationship, I see good success coming for the new relationship as well. But let's clarify this out and see if I can give you any other messages here. The first clarifier we have is the World card. So we have the World card coming up twice in this column. And again, it's like leveling up energy. It's moving forward together. It's strength together. It's taking on this new chapter. So we have the World card, which is an ending or completion. But every time there's an end, there's a new chapter. So it's like you're entering into this new chapter of this relationship. The next card that we have is the Queen of Cups. I like the Queen of Cups because the Queen possesses wonderful traits. This is nurturing, this is healing, this is supporting. And again, you're getting that from this relationship. Like I said, love to see this in the left column because this is such a positive trait or positive traits. At the bottom here, we have the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is a card of leaving a legacy. It's very long-term type energy. So again, we have a very strong, healthy relationship, a very successful relationship. This could also be a card of retirement, so you could be retiring. Congratulations for those of you that are. Or there could be somebody in the family that's retiring. Okay, now let's take a look at our fifth and final column here, which is a message from our future self or spirit guides. Something to carry into the end of the month. Not the end of the month. Something to carry into the month of November with you. The card that we have for the summary card is Shift, and this is just a change. I'm not really surprised to see this because you have the Revolution card. There's been lots of shifts that have been happening or advancements that have been happening for you. But some sort of shift, some sort of change coming, Leo, for the month of November. Let's see what context I can give you here. The first card we have is the King of Wands. The King of Wands is very bold, very powerful, very charming. This is also a card of courage though, and I'm hearing the message that you need to be brave going forward with whatever is happening, whatever this next move is. The next card that we have is the Judgment card. The Judgment card is one of those cards, Leo, that's always going to be favorable for you. So of course I like to see it. This is a card of clarity. This is a card of making a decision. So definitely you are going to make the decision to make this change. And with the King of Wands, you need to make sure that you move forward, very bravely forward with whatever decision you make. But it's like you have the clarity that you need to make this shift, to make this change, to make that decision. And at the bottom here, we have the King of Cups. This is very supportive, very tolerant, very empathetic. I feel you being very resilient as you go through this shift. One thing to keep in mind, this could be support from your partner too, although this resilience feels like you, Leo. Let's clarify out this last column and see what other messages I can give you here. The first clarifier we have is the Ace of Cups. Anytime we have an Ace card, it's a card of newness. With the Ace of Cups, this is new baby, relationship, marriage, proposal. So definitely some love movement there for you. Maybe that's the shift. Maybe you're going from having childless to having your first child, engaged, married, you name it. Again, I was really seeing that advancement of the relationships that could be tied to this Ace of Cups. Very bravely enter into whatever that new chapter is. The next card we have is the Empress. This is a card of creation. This is a card of abundance. With this shift, you'll have the ability to create whatever you want. You're going to have that abundance that you need to get done with things you want to get done. This is also a fertility and pregnancy card, so definitely some baby energy for many of you out there. And then at the bottom here, we have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is like overcoming. This is typically a not very good relationship. This is bully, theft, violence, and it's almost like you have officially recovered or moved on is the message that I'm getting here, Leo. Okay, now let's take a look. I'm going to give you the opportunity to ask 3 yes or no questions. We're going to use our Gypsy Witch fortune telling deck. If you don't have 3 questions in mind, you can pause the video and think of them really quick. But for question number 1, we have the 10 of clubs. This is number 35 card. That's going to be a no. Question number 2 is the 7 of clubs. This is number 20 card. That's going to be a yes. And question number 3 is the 3 of diamonds. This is number 48 card. That's going to be a yes. So no, yes, yes for you, Leo. We're also going to pull a card from our Healing Stones deck, which is a crystal to keep with you through the month of November. You have jasper, specifically red jasper, but any jasper will do. This is courage to act, energy, strength, perseverance, and again, courage. So lots of wonderful things come along with red jasper there. And then last but not least, we're going to pull a card from our Healing Notes deck. Your healing note says, "And so I wait for time to heal the pain and raise me to my feet once again. Now I can start a new path, my own path, the one that will make me whole once again." Thank you so much, Leo, for tuning in, watching, and listening. Please do like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this video resonates with you. Again, when you subscribe, that helps me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. Also, I did include my Venmo in the comments box if you'd like to make a donation. But thank you so much, Leo, and I hope you have a wonderful November.